Hi everybody. Good evening friends. Everyone is worried in this COVID-19 situation because we are living in this lockdown period. What is the responsibility of a teacher? What teachers do in this lockdown situation that we are going to see in this lecture. Dear friends, we all teachers and we have certain responsibilities and duties. We are accountable. We are accountable to the students and society, and we are accountable to the salary that we are getting. So, but this situation, post COVID situation, everyone is very much worried about our profession, and we are worried that there is no possibility to see our students in face to face mode, and how to make our students to learn, and how to uh, bring them in the society. That is our worry, and parents also very much worried. So just I would like to discuss a few suggestions and my opinion about what teachers should do in this lockdown period. Friends, who is a teacher? What is the identity of a teacher? A teacher has many identities, and the teacher has a lot of values. The teacher has uh, practical aspects like his work culture, teaches friendliness with their peers, with the parents, with teachers, and teachers' interest, even the appearance of the teacher, and how the teacher behave with the society. This all make the teacher identity. And our former president, Dr. Abdul Kalam, says teachers are very much responsible for molding the student, because a student spends 25,000 hours in the campus. But now, in the present COVID situation, even if Abdul Kalam is alive, he would have been worried about our students. So now we have to think it differently, and we have to come out with a lot of changes and ideas. Now teaching is not a mere profession, and it is a passion, isn't it? And now the working of the teacher, the mindset of the teacher, the duties of a teacher, they are all changed in this 21st century. And at present the situation has shifted, and there is lot of changes, because we are living amidst corona pandemic situation. Now the schools and colleges are closed, and how to make our students effective in their learning, and how to make our teaching effective in this situation, these are all our worry. And lockdown is brings lot of difficulties, some inconvenience. At the same time, lockdown we have to change the negative aspects into positive aspects. So this is the opportunity given to us to realize, to think about our own capabilities, and come out with strategies and some good ideas how to behave, or what to do in this lockdown period. Because we teachers, we don't have an opportunity for face to face teaching in lockdown, but we are doing other aspects of teaching, such as online teaching, and we are making use of technology, and anyhow we are doing some sort of teaching in this lockdown period, because we are responsible for our students. We have the moral responsibility to make our students to learn, and we are we are doing some aspects of teaching even in the lockdown. And I would like to remind you, good teachers are always busy even in the lockdown, isn't it? I have seen many teachers are working hard in this lockdown period. Even the teachers who are very casual during the normal situation, now they are doing double work. They are preparing the lessons, they are sending the lessons, and they are taking online classes. The responsibilities and duties of the teacher is doubled nowadays, because teachers are the pillars of the nation, isn't it? We have the saying that teachers are responsible. That's why teachers are seen in the exalted position always. But now in the lockdown period, they have become the caterpillars. We know the beauty of the caterpillar, how a caterpillar becomes a beautiful butterfly after the lockdown. In the form of a cocoon, it changes its shapes, it changes its color. The ugly caterpillar has become the beautiful butterfly. So we teachers, we have to change, we have to undergo the metamorphosis of a caterpillar, because lockdown must unlock the potential of the teachers, because we have a lot of time now, we have a lot of leisure time now, isn't it? So our teaching competence, even though we are teaching online, we have to shift our competence in such a way that we have to mobilize our teaching, we have to enrich our teaching skills. And it is the time, lockdown is the period where we can refill, we can recharge, even we can create the teaching resources in the lockdown period. We have to redefine the responsibilities now. It is the era of technology. It is the 21st century where even a small child has lot of skills in using the technology. So as teachers, we are going to teach the native ICT citizens, our students. So we have to redefine our responsibilities in all aspects, not only in teaching skills but also in other aspects also. So this is the time where we can update our knowledge and skills in our own subject as well as in other aspects as per the requirements of the society. And we should not think that anybody and everybody can be a teacher, but teaching is the most difficult profession in the world, and there are a set of procedure and capabilities required on the part of the teacher. And teaching is not a job, it is a profession, and we should have the commitment, dedication, and we have to change our teaching methodology, and we have to redefine the professional standards. Everything we have to do in a possible way, and we should utilize this lockdown situation to update our knowledge. First of all, we should update our ICT skills. That is very, very important. Some traditional way of teaching and the old chalk and talk methods of teaching will not work now. So this is the time where we can change towards ICT, and we have to enrich our knowledge as well as ICT skills, and we should be the experts. Today the government, the parents, the community expect a teacher an expert in online teaching. We know what is online teaching, and of course we are doing that. Even the teachers who don't know how to teach through online, now they are equipping the skills. For example, some of teachers in the college level as well as school level, whom I know, previously they don't know anything about ICT and online teaching, but now they have equipped, they have practiced, because it is the need of the hour. It is the condition that each and every teacher today must be online teacher. And another important aspect of a teacher during this lockdown period is, please be connected with our students. We have to connect with our students, because we didn't have face to face connection, but we have online connection. So It is the duty and responsibility of each and every teacher like us to greet our students, to give tasks, to send the lessons through audio and video mode, and also we at the same time we have to motivate our students. It is easy to motivate the kids, it is easy to motivate the school students, but as far as grown up students are concerned, in higher education also we have to motivate our students in a positive way, because connectivity is important. We know that our in our brain we have 100 billion neurons, the brain cells. The brain cells are connected. The connectivity of the brain cells is called synapse. Because of this synapse, we are learning. This is the reason for our intelligence, and this connectivity is responsible for our memory. Like that, good teachers, we have to be connected with our students, and also we have to be connected with our subject. So good teachers join self and subject and students in a fabric of life. They are able to weave a complex web of connections between themselves, their subject and their students. So the connectivity during this corona period is very, very important. You see the blossoming of corona, isn't it? So we have to blossom, our students have to blossom in this corona period. That is, they have to blossom in terms of their learning, in terms of their outcomes, in terms of their achievement. So we should not think that we have to exploit this corona situation for best teaching also. So how the best teaching will take place? Only by the integrity and identity of the teachers. And we teachers are responsible for the success of the students. We should not forget this. So this lockdown period, we will not forget to wear our masks, but at the same time we should not forget that to give also the tasks for learning. So please give as many tasks as possible for our students. Because students like competition, they like learning by doing. So self learning is considered as the best learning. So we can give some learning tasks for our students in this lockdown period. And the teacher must, if the teacher is sound in their subject, the teacher has the power of thinking, creativity, innovation. They can prepare their resources, own resources, and they can. He must act as a think tank. They must come out with novel and new ideas for their teaching, and so we have to create our own resources. Some teachers used to have some good old notes, and they dictate the notes, or they pass the notes. Now Google has become a good teacher, but even then we have to prepare our own resources, and we have to give it to our students, so that the students get not bored of teaching. And I can say that each and every teacher has threefold responsibilities in this lockdown period. First of all, they should enrich themselves, they should develop themselves, they have to update their knowledge and skills, and they should exploit the situation for learning and updating their new aspects in their subjects, that is development of self. At the same time, whatever they have learned, it should be utilized for the benefit of the students. So they have the responsibility to develop the students, and it is the ultimate responsibility of the teachers to develop the society also. Once upon a time, whatever the teacher says in the community and society, it is very much valued, and it has a lasting effect on the community. Likewise, a good teacher, or the threefold responsibilities of a teacher, is towards themselves, and also towards their students, and also to the society. Dear friends, we have a lot of time now, and we can engage in small research activities like what is the mentality of the students during this lockdown period, and how the parents are spending their time with their wards, and we can do some sort of useful and innovative research, and we can collect the data also. This is also uh, very much useful to the teacher. And what we teachers are thinking always, it is the responsibility of the teacher in curricular aspects only, not like that. And we can in this lockdown period, we can have some small discussion with our students about the current political and social scenario, and we can discuss the current contemporary situation. And it is their time to increase the civic sense of ourselves and also of our students, because teachers are held responsible, they have the moral responsibility to pinpoint the both the positive and the negative aspects that are going on in the society. And somebody says that to teach is to create a space in which the community of the truth is practiced. Yes, it is true only, because teachers are always considered as the icon for truth. They have the moral values, they have the moral responsibilities. So we have the commitment, we should improve the students' moral values also. Not only curricular aspects, it is the time to conduct some co-curricular activities during this lockdown period, during with the help of online teaching. So why don't we motivate our students in co-curricular activities like drawing, writing, arts, etc. We can conduct some competitions, and we can find out the talents of our students, and we can mold our students to spend their valuable time to bring out the potentials inside them. And not only the students' talents in co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities, we can enrich our own talents and skills also, because some teachers may be good in singing, some may be good in arts, and so we can improve our own talents and skills in this lockdown period. And since we are connected through ICT mode with the global level, because now we are living in the global village, we can continue to connect with the global teachers, and we can take good institutions at the global level as our role model, and we can get connected with the global teachers, and we can enrich our skills on par with the global standard institutions also, because the teacher has many dimensions as an actor, writer, manager. So we can improve in each and every dimension according to our professional needs. And what we are doing, cognitive aspects and other psychomotor aspects. The other one more aspect is very important, that is giving guidance and counseling, that is from the heart of a teacher, because emotions are considered as very important. We have to connect with our students emotionally also. We have lot of problems in our life. Likewise, our students at their age, they don't know how to solve some of their problems, because they have family problems, they have academic problems, they have financial problems. So the teachers must act as guides and counselors in this lockdown situation. So the heart of the teacher, how we are emotionally binding with our students is very very important. And please give some guidance and counseling to our students. So the commitment, what we are doing in the lockdown period is considered is very very important, because during the normal hours we have to go to schools and colleges, we have to take the lessons, that is different. But when nobody is compelling us to come to college, come to universities, or come to schools, in this, without any compulsion, what we are doing is very very important. That is called commitment to the profession, because commitment is an abstract concept. We cannot observe a teacher's commitment directly, but we can observe the teacher's commitment, the professionalism of a teacher, through his activities. So commitment is directly cannot be seen, but it is seen through what we are doing to our students. So even in this lockdown period, if the students are performing better, if the students are connected with us better, if the students are learning, if the students are having a sense of accomplishment, we also feel satisfied with our profession. So we can have a sense of accomplishment as a teacher. So dear teachers, please have this commitment, because it is an affective domain and we cannot observe directly the commitment of your teacher unless they do some action, unless they perform some activities. So commitment to the profession is very much important, and this commitment can be seen by their professional activities even during this lockdown period. So many teachers they can enrich their skill, they have joined some online classes, online courses, and professional activities. They are taking part in lot of webinars, simply for not for certificates, simply not for show off, but in the real sense they should devote their time and energy to develop their skills. So now it is their time of realization also, realize their time to intuition. Just we can think of our capabilities before lockdown and after lockdown of 6 months. Is there any change in my teaching? Is there any change, positive changes, or am I declining in my teaching skills? Just we have to self evaluate ourselves, and we have to come out with the true answers. Because after not teaching for 1 or 2 months, I realized that, oh, my teaching skill I forgot. I forgot. There is something lagging behind in my skill, like that I realized. So all the teachers, please re-evaluate, please self-evaluate. After 6 months, after 4 months, am I increasing my skill, teaching skill, or am I declining in my skill? Am I updated my knowledge or not? Like that we have to self-evaluate. So we have lot of time in this lockdown. Please, all of you, self-regulate and self-monitor. And suppose if we have extra time, we have to spend our time usefully, and we have to engage in the professional activities. As normal working hours 9 to 5, we are doing all sorts of things in our institutions. Likewise, even at home, we are we have to devote our time usefully 9 to 5, and we have to create our own curriculum. Since we have lot of time, since we have lot of leisure hours, now we can do some useful activities like analyzing the textbooks, and whether the syllabus, the curriculum what we are teaching now is up to the mark. So we have to discover the syllabus. Always we teachers worried about covering the syllabus. We can analyze our curriculum, we can do some content analysis, and we can go beyond that